Hi everyone, welcome to day 6. Yay, we're more than halfway there, and I hope everybody is still with me. So, I think I'm getting a little bit better at these videos too. Okay, anyway, we're gonna add in the double leg lower today, which is the 5th exercise of our abdominal series of 5, which consists of a single leg pull, the double leg pull, which was this one, the scissors, this one, the Criss Cross, and then the double leg lower. I did them slightly out of order, and there was a reason behind my madness to that, but anyway. And then I'm also going to add in shoulder bridge and teaser prep. So remember, you can leave any out. If it doesn't feel right, you can go back to the previous day, or you can just watch. So no, don't just watch. Be a part. Okay, all right, here we go. So let's lie down on our mat. Okay, lie down on your mat. We're going to do that, find our in and up first. So I always like to do this first because it just helps prepare everything. So let's have these legs together. So squeeze your inner thighs and think about you're lifting up from your arches. Your arches are lifting, your inner thighs are lifting. Your hip bones are pulling into your navel is sinking down to your spine, and it's pulling all the way up to the crown of the head, and your ribs are sinking down, and you should feel quite lengthened and quite strong. Let's just add in a couple of breaths today. So we're going to inhale, and I want you to think that as you inhale, you're expanding the ribs out to the side, but you're also expanding them into the mat. As you exhale, see if you can pull that tummy in a little bit deeper, as though you're shrink wrapping everything in and up. So inhale, expand the ribs out and down. Exhale, pull everything in. Last one, inhale and exhale. Okay, we're going to come up for our elbow slip. So come up to seated, and you're going to have the arms right underneath your elbows right underneath your shoulders. Your legs are going to be bent and your feet pressing into the mat. Inner thighs squeezing together, outer hips hugging together, belly pulling in, so the tailbone is reaching to the end of the mat, the crown of the head is reaching to the ceiling, and your navel is pulling in behind you to find that longest flexion possible. And we're just going to do 4 in total of the elbow slip, but I want you to find all these muscles. Don't let the weight come out of the feet. Here we go. 1, 2, try not to twist too much. 3, and 4. And we're going to lower down into our 100. So let's take the arms up to the ceiling. Keep those legs squeezing together. Keep that belly pulling in and up. Sink the ribcage. Inhale the arms back and think that you're lengthening the whole spine, and exhale to press something heavy. Inhale, reach the arms back. Watch that rib cage doesn't come with you. Exhale, press something heavy. Keep squeezing those inner thighs together. Keep pulling that belly in and up. Inhale. This time as you exhale, I want you to press the arms up, and I want you to try to double knee hold the legs in. So pull the belly in and arrive into a tabletop position with the arms up to the ceiling. So nothing should have shifted. From here, keep pressing the arms down, so you're pressing something heavy, and the head, the neck, and the shoulders all going to curl up with you. We're going to go into our 100. So inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. You want to take the legs up, or you can challenge yourself even more and take them further out. Don't come off your back though. Keep pulling that tummy in. Keep squeezing those inner thighs together. Reaching the arms. Last 2. Last 1. Pull the knees in. Lower the head down. Place the feet on the mat and slide them long. Okay? We're going into our roll up. Remember, you can go back to any version previous. Take the arms up to the ceiling. Flex the feet firmly. Press the heels down into the mat. Squeeze the inner thighs. Wrap those outer hips. Okay, here we go. Press the arms, look through the window, and roll up. Ooh, the first one's always the trickiest. And reach up and over, and roll down. And up. Up and over, and roll down. Let's do two more, a little bit more of a flow. And up, and over, and down, and back, and up, and over, and down. Keep pulling the waist down. And the arms are going to place down by your side, ready for our single leg circles. Left leg presses into the mat. Pull the belly in to lift the leg. If you need to knee fold it and then straighten it, you can. Otherwise, we're going to take that leg straight up. You're going to turn that leg out at the hip socket. Make sure those hip bones are square. Just have a little look. Scoop the belly, press the ribcage in, press the arm down. Left leg pressing, and 5 circles. Only as big as you can control all the bits that aren't moving, which is your leg, which is your pelvis, which is your ribs, your arm, and your head. Everything stays still. Reverse your circles. Lower that leg down with control, so reach it long. Press it down into the mat. Scoop the tummy and think about that you're lifting your leg from your tummy. Nothing shifts. Make sure it hasn't. Lift the hips. Sorry, lift the hips. Look at the hips. Here we go. 5 circles in each direction. Circle down, around, and up. Right leg is pressing firmly into the mat. The rib cage is firmly into the mat. The arms are pressing into the mat. And reverse. And then reach that leg long to lower it down. Roll up for rolling like a ball. Head lifts between the window frame of your arms, and then press something heavy and roll up. Pick the hips, scoot them to the front, pull that tailbone under, grab onto the shins. Find all the muscles that you need, so hamstrings, outer hips, inner thighs, heels squeezing together, knees shoulder distance. And let's go for 5, rolling like a ball. Back and up. Last 2. And 1. Pick the hips up, scoot them back for our single leg pull. Pull the right leg in, the left leg is going to sit down in that high diagonal. Pull the head up. Make sure the hips are square and down. Pull, pull, switch. 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep reaching, pulling, 2, and 1. Both legs pull in. If you need to lower the head, lower the head. Here we go. Inhale, reach. Don't lose that curl up. Circle and pull. Reach. Circle and pull. 2 more. Reach. Circle and pull. Inhale, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Circle and pull. Lower the head down for a moment. Release the head from side to side. And let's go for our scissors. Curl up. Take the legs up to the ceiling. Reach a little bit higher in your curl up to try to get to wherever you can get to on your leg. Pull that leg towards you as the other leg reaches away. Pull, pull, and switch. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both legs up to the ceiling. Place the head down for a moment. Take the hands behind the head. Curl up. Okay? Elbows just in your peripheral. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Pull the low belly in. Keep that tailbone, and you're going to lower the legs for 3, for 2, for 1, and lift. Only lower those legs as low as you're not pulling yourself off your back. And lift. Think as you lower it, you're lengthening your whole body. And lift, last one. And lift. And lower down. Okay, so yesterday we did a version of Criss Cross with the foot down, which you can still do. Otherwise, we're going to go into our tabletop. So hold the belly in and lift the legs. Hands go behind the head. Curl up. Okay, so the elbows are going to stay wide. From here, you're going to extend one leg out as the other one stays, and you twist to the bent leg. But make sure you're not lifting that hip. Remember, keep it down and twist. Through center, twist. Through center, twist. Center and twist. Come back to center and lower yourself down. Take the legs out long, roll up through your spine, stretch forward. So you gotta squeeze your inner thighs, wrap your outer hips, really push the legs into the mat, and up you come. Okay. Remember, you can grab a block or a towel, feet facing up, kneecaps facing up, thigh bones facing up, arms on our imaginary shelf. So shoulders in, and here we go. So shoulder distance, shoulder height. Squeeze the sit bones to lift. Press the hamstrings down to lift. Pull the tummy in, up and over you go. Reach, reach, reach. Empty out all the air and restack when you have no more. Okay, be mindful when you come up, when you sit tall, you're not flaring the ribs, okay? Keep the ribs pulled in so that you're lifted your whole spine. So this is not lengthened, you're compressing here. So you want to think lifting. Okay, here we go. 2 more times. Lift up, press the hamstrings down, pull the belly in and up, come up and over yourself as you reach your whole spine forward, as you pull your belly back, as you pull your hip back. Empty out all the air and restack. Last one, lifting up. Hold the tummy in, pull the ribcage and drop the head. Reach forward, come up and over yourself. And restack. Onto our fronts for Swan Prep again. We're going to add on today, but you can always keep it to the lower version. Okay, so hands on your, forehead on your hands, legs in parallel, squeezing together if you can. Hip bones and pubic bone pushing into the mat as your belly lifts. Shoulder blades drawing down. Lift the head up, reach everything away. Find that length. Shoulder blades drawing down to the heels as the crown of the head is reaching forward and lower. 2 more times. Pull the shoulder blades down. Pull the belly in and up. Reach the crown of the head away from your hips. Your hip bones are pushing into the mat. And coming down. Last one. Shoulder blades down. Push the hip bones into the mat. The pubic bone, inner thighs pulling together. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Hold, hold, hold. Windshield wiper the legs unless you need to go into child's pose. We're just going to release the back off. So keep the head down, just release off. Okay, we're going to come up. So you're going to pull the hands underneath you. So the right, kind of just slightly in front of your shoulders. The shoulder blades are drawing down the back. You're going to pull your heart center forward. So you're coming up. You're going to keep coming up. You're going to press up. You're bringing the ribs with you. So you're not sinking. You're lifting as one whole thing. Shoulder blades down, so you have a nice long neck. We're going to go look over the left shoulder. You're going to circle the head down, look over the right, and center. Look over the right, drop the head down, look over the left, and center. And then pull yourself forward to lower all the way down. Push back into child's pose, just briefly, before we come forward for our single leg kicks. Coming forward. So legs are together. Pull your arms in so the shoulders draw down, and you want to find that idea that you're pulling your elbows and your arms to you as you're pulling your heart center and your sternum forward. Thighs are squeezing together, inner thighs are squeezing together if you can. Pubic bone is pushing down. Try to lift the hips. Try to lift the hips. Keep pressing up. Okay, let's do 8 kicks. So kick, kick, and lengthen. Remember, you're trying to keep your hip creases on the mat. Don't sink. Last 2, last 1, and then push back into child's pose again for a little stretch. Okay, we're going to come on, instead of doing thigh stretch today, we're going to do shoulder bridge. Basically the same thing. So lie down. You're going to find all 4 corners of your feet. So find your big toe knuckle and press it in. Find your little toe knuckle and press it in. Inner heel and outer heel. And now find a way that you can press all 4 points of your foot into the mat. My legs are just hip distance apart, so my knees and second and third toes should be all aligned. So my feet aren't out, they're not in, they should be just facing forward, and there isn't one in front or behind. If you find it easier, you can go legs together and then take them apart. Okay, so you're in that neutral spine, arms are reaching down to the heels, and from here, you're gonna press into the feet, press into the arms to lift the hips. Okay, so keep curling the tailbone under. Think about being soft in your sternum and your ribs so that we're not here, okay? You want to find this space here. And now see if you can send the knees away and lengthen the crown of the head. So you're finding more length, more length, more length. Reach, reach, and reach. And then keep pressing, make note to see if your legs are going out to the side. So you still want to be pressing through those big toe knuckles and imagine that you're squeezing a little ball between your legs. And roll down. Oh, let's do one more. Okay, so press into all 4 corners of the feet, reach the arms long, press the hips straight up. Okay, tailbone is reaching through. Hips are trying to open as much as possible. The rib cage and the sternum is sinking down so I have space. My arms are pressing into the mat and reaching long. Hold, hold, hold. Try not to roll off your feet. Still holding. Keep pushing the hip bones. Keep pushing the glutes so that you can think opening the hips, lengthening out through the knees. And then from here, let's roll down. Pull the knees into your chest, give yourself a little bit of a stretch. And we're going to come on to our sides for some side kicks. So find that nice long line. Make sure your tummy is pulling in, your rib cage is pulling in. And now you can either leave the head here or you can have it up where it's nice and lengthened. Take the legs out on that diagonal. Press that bottom leg into the mat. And let's kick forward. So we're going to kick, kick, and reach long. Kick, kick, and reach long. Be mindful of the hip and the leg not dropping. Last 2. Last 1. Take the leg in line with the other. Take it long. Turn it out. Be mindful you've not sunk back. Here we go. Up and down. Kick up. Press it down. Kick up. Press it down, kick up, press it down. Other side. Find that nice long line. Legs go out on that diagonal. That whole leg is pressing down. Take that top leg to hip height, reach it long. As you kick forward, keep that hip back. Kick, kick, and reach. Kick, kick, and reach. Be mindful the leg's not dropping or lifting as it goes back. Keep it in line. And reach it back. Go in line with the other one. Reach it long. Make sure you don't sink back. Pull that hip bone forward. Kick it up. Press it down. Keep pressing the bottom leg in. Float it up. Press it down. Keep reaching long. Don't sink into that bottom waist. Last two. Last one. And then come on. We're going to come. And now for our teaser prep. So you want to have kind of like a low mountain with the leg. So that's a high mountain, that's a low mountain, okay? So the lower the mountain, the easier it is for you to do your teaser because your hips are a little bit more open and you have more space. So we're going to start here. So the feet are flat if they can be, and the legs are squeezing together, okay? We're going to take one leg up. So let's go over the right leg. So my knees are squeezing together. I'm going to be squeezing my inner thighs and that leg is just slightly turned out. Try not to think that if you've lengthened the leg that you've twisted again in your pelvis. You can tell if your knees are equal. Okay, from here, all you're going to do, you keep squeezing those inner thighs. You're going to keep the hands behind the belly of the thighs and you're going to pull the waist back. Just like we did for our half roll back. And then you're going to come back up and lift. Roll back, trying to get the back of those hip bones down, and then roll back up, okay? Add in the arms, so you can have them parallel to the mat to start with. If you know that you can do this, then you can go parallel to the leg. Here we go. So we're reaching forward with the arms, pulling back with the belly, and you're reaching forward with the leg. The teaser prep is not easy. And then pull the belly in and come up. You want to challenge yourself? Go here. And now you're parallel with the leg. Pull the belly back. Roll down. Keep pulling everything in. And then roll back up. Switch legs. So we're going to start here. Turn that leg out. Press the inner thighs together. Pull the belly button back. Think about your half roll back. Scoop it in. Reach that leg long as you pull back from the tummy. And then roll back up. Keep it here. Take your arms parallel to the mat. Shoulders out of your ears. Pull the tummy back. Just try to get those back hip bones on. Don't need to go any further. Then you're going to have one side that's weaker than the other. Come up. If that wasn't hard enough, you can go with your arms parallel to the leg. Pull the tummy back. Going as low as you can. And then reach back up and relax. And then just flip over. And we're going to do our plank today, so full plank. So come on to all fours. Press the knees into the mat, and you want your knees right underneath your hip bones, your wrists right underneath your shoulders, and you're drawing those shoulder blades down the back as you rotate your elbow pits forward. Then you're going to just take one leg out behind you. So if you're in a good all fours position, you should just be able to pivot leg out behind you and nothing changes. So one leg pivots and then the other one pivots to meet it. We're just holding the plank. But I want you to think that you're in your most lengthened spine. So as your tailbone is reaching down to your heels, the crown of the head is reaching in front. Keep pulling the belly in, finding that not sinking, not pressing, just right in the middle. Hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull the knee in, the other knee, pull the belly, and find your child's pose. Oh. Breathe. And reset. stack the spine. And that is another day done. I'll see you tomorrow.